What's up, everyone? Showtime. This is TheBlaziking with keeping up with Star Rail. Don't ask me how my intros and outros always get mixed up. This one, we're going to be running over a look at Jiaoqiu, and usually I skip over movesets for characters I know I'm going to be pulling. I'm going to be pulling him on my alt account. I might get lucky enough to be in a summoned video of another creator, and if that ends up happening, I might ask them if I can use their video as as something I can use for content as well. But we'll see on how that goes. Either way, however, I'm not going to be skipping over his moveset because A, we already know it, because I think I watched it during the live stream thing as well. And B, he's not a healer, he's a disappointment, so let's just get into it.
He always greets people with a smile, because his smile can cover up the abyss inside him. He loves spicy food, because the pain makes him feel alive. Everyone knows that the
in
Jiaoqiu
hyperdrive.
is victorious, but he's seen that no matter how good his medical skills are, they can't stop death.
Sorry.
Now he's come out of retirement to treat the Merlin's claw face Xiao, not only for her sake, but for his own sake too. This is the star of today's Keep It Up with Star Rail, Jiaoqiu.
Yes, he's the first Fire Knight Hildy in a while, and he's a disappointment. Healer my ass.
Let's welcome Jiaoqiu's dear colleague and the Yaoqing General Face Xiao's right-hand man, Moza! Moza?
You know, I will say, before I actually did the story, I thought his name was Mosaic. Alright.
Is he late?
Yeah, he's not late, he's there.
Moza?
I'm here.
Where?
Here.
Welcome! Why don't you come down? Else it'll seem like we can't afford this. Jiaoqiu is a fire-type character, following the path of nihility. He excels in treating patients with food. He's also the inventor of the 9-squared grid Cauldron Medicine. When using his basic attack, skill, or ultimate on an enemy, Jiaoqiu has a certain chance of dealing 1 stack of Ashen Roast, which can increase the damage enemies receive. The amount of damage depends on the number of stacks. Enemies in the Ashen Roast state are also considered to be in the Burn state, and at the start of each turn, take fire damage based on Jiaoqiu's attack. Ashen Roast has a max number of stacks and lasts for a set number of turns.
With Jiaoqiu, everyone's body temperature stays high.
When he uses his basic attack, Jiaoqiu...
Can I also just say that that was a missed opportunity? Like, with Ashen Roast, it literally could have been every time it triggers, it gives character X amount of health for every DOT that was applied at the time. It's not hard, Mihoyo. You're trying to make a character who's supposedly a healer, at least, cover up the fact he's actually some sort of sadist deep down.
waves his fan and deals fire damage based on his attack to a target enemy.
He's good at fanning the flames.
Shit, even making his talent.
That turn of phrase is...
perfect.
When using his skill, Jiaoqiu throws a flaming star at it, dealing fire damage based on his attack to a target enemy and adjacent enemies, with a chance of inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target enemy. A true master is not limited by weapons.
Small and light, not messy, very convenient.
Jiaoqiu's ultimate puts the present enemies in a scalding zone, boosting the number of Ashen Roast stacks of all enemy targets to the highest number on the field. Jiaoqiu...
I will say one more time, just like I did during the trailer when he was first announced. If this dude was a girl, I'd be pulling for him. Because that look right there has captured me with a lot of different characters. With the Kafkas, the Black Swans, the Sparkles, the Yin Lins, the Chang Lis. That look is dangerous. I'm so glad that there was not more tempting. Because yes, he's a pretty man, but that's not what my main account is for. Now, having a Nihility character that's a 5-star on my alt account, that'll be pretty fucking dope. But
fire damage based on his attack to all enemies. Is this the policy of food as medicine that he follows?
This is the cauldron-based medicine he developed, called the 9-squared grid. It dispels cold and moisture, and is quite popular.
All enemies within the zone sustain greater ultimate damage, and during their action, there's a chance that they will be inflicted with a stack of Ashen Roast. The zone lasts for a set number of turns. Good cooks and good doctors can't do without fire.
He likes adding fuel to the fire.
After unlocking a certain trace, Jiaoqiu will gain a certain amount of energy after he enters battle. Additionally, when Jiaoqiu's zone is on the field, every time an enemy enters the battlefield, they will be inflicted with stacks of Ashen Roast, equal to the highest number of stacks on the field. When using his technique, Jiaoqiu creates a special dimension with a set range. After engaging enemies in the dimension, Jiaoqiu deals fire damage based on his attack to all enemies, and has a certain chance of inflicting Ashen Roast. In summary, the core of Jiaoqiu's mechanics is to inflict a vulnerability known as Ashen Roast on enemies and burn them. Enemies have a certain chance to gain Ashen Roast during Jiaoqiu's turn and under his ultimate's effect during the enemy's turn. Keep the number of Ashen Roast stacks high to make teammates' attacks more threatening. Let's watch an appetizing combat demo together. Jiaoqiu uses his technique to enter battle, causing all enemies on the field to gain a stack of Ashen Roast. Then the enemies will take...
I'm going to interrupt him for just a second. Anybody who's caught up on the story mode, put down in the comments, do you think he's going to actually be a bit more impactful in that thing going on with Hulei than any other character, other than maybe Jinglu rearing her head? Because, A, if Jinglu rears her head... but I also think he actually has more in him than he's letting on. Obviously, based on his moveset, but even plot-wise.
Each turn, when Jiaoqiu uses his skill, Malefic Ape and the adjacent wooden lupus are hit. Under the effects of Jiaoqiu's skill and talent, Malefic Ape gains 2 stacks of Ashen Roast, while wooden lupus gains 1 stack. While Ashen Roast is active, both enemies take increased damage. When Jiaoqiu uses his ultimate, the number of stacks on wooden lupus is increased to the highest value on the field, and it deploys a zone that deals damage to all enemies. And Malefic Ape and wooden lupus gain a stack of Ashen Roast. Wooden lupus quickly calls for reinforcements, but it's a mistake since Jiaoqiu's zone is still there. Not only does wooden lupus happen to receive another stack of Ashen Roast, Shadow Jack Hyena also gains the highest number of stacks upon entering the field.
Ooh.
Malefic Ape has no choice but to act. Within Jiaoqiu's zone, Ashen Roast adds another stack, and he's even with his pals, the Trailblazer, who has long had full energy, finally gets to take action. Multiple stacks of Ashen Roast increase the damage taken by enemies. The Galactic Facefaller charges up and swings their back.
Okay, that's kind of impressive, though.
To go home safe and sound after work. Woo! It's not easy to stand on the opposite side of Jiaoqiu.
It's not easy to stand on the same side as him either.
He is very shrewd. You've worked together for so long. What do you think of him?
Oh, yes. I, Jiaoqiu, no. He loves and respects all people. He has great foresight and is very handsome. He has a solid personality and behaves honorably. He's proficient in brewing, boiling, stir-frying, and deep-frying, and is especially good at making spicy dishes.
So also speaking of what's going on within the story right now, they had some kind of potion that transforms creatures into other things, so
Parentheses, don't mention medicine, close parentheses.
Why are you holding that book?
No, these are the lines
Oh.
Jiaoqiu wrote for me before I left.
no, he was... Mose was given a script. No, that's even better than Jiaoqiu being transformed into Mose to do that interview, is giving him a fucking script. Which, honestly, fair play, because I don't know if Mose would be able to, like, ad-lib a monologue to feed into this. So, what I will point out from that is having both of them on my alt account is going to be amusing. But yeah, just like I ask as per usual with these kind of things, as I'll ask again when I'm watching Jiaoqiu's trailer in a few minutes. Are you guys pulling for him, or are you like me and waifu for laifu? Because man's moveset does seem kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. And I will be happy to have him on my alt account. Because I don't actually think I have any fire DPS characters on my alt account. I don't even have any fire DPS characters on my main account, I'm pretty sure. Firefly. Never mind. She literally just came out though like a couple months ago, so I guess I can't be blamed for forgetting Firefly somehow. Okay, I can be blamed for Firefly somehow, so roast me in the comments if you want, but regardless, first male fire DPS that's come out in a hot minute. Or at all. Is there any other male fire DPSs? Gallagher's the only male fire character that comes to mind. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below as far as all that goes, as I said. And, of course, if you have any other poll plans in the future, because, of course, you know, Jiaoqiu, Mosey, they're two interesting characters. But the Merlin's Claw... That being said, of course, hit the like button, subscribe to the review channel in the description down below, ring both bells like Facebook, Vulture, keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, with the full unedited visuals of the stuff on the review channel, and of course, go follow Twitch, subscribe there for benefits, can do so at Twitch Prime for free. I'm either shiny hunting or playing other RPGs or playing stuff like this, woo, ZZZ, etc. I really do need to get to uploading more stuff that's on my computer backed up for TikTok, Patreon, etc. Because, honestly, maybe if I did the games like this would run way better on stream. But that thought process being out there, of course, it's been the TheBlaziking, so ta-ta for now. And now, a word from our sponsor. Pointing is hard. Anyway, Dubby is another alternative to your traditional energy drinks, Monster, Rockstar, etc., etc., etc. The person in charge is apparently a much nicer guy than that of G Fuel. And the taste, honestly, might be a little bit better in some ways. So, if you want cool shakers, which the waifu shaker is not currently available, but they might bring them back one day. Some great flavors. And because I am an expert at this, I totally didn't read first. We got Beach and Peach, Dub Slide, and Dragonade. Honestly, sound pretty good. Haven't tried these three. I have tried one so far. Don't remember what exactly that was, but it was a really good flavor, and I'm just really bad at drinking these things that I'm supposed to be drinking to feel better. Though if you want to feel better, instead of drinking just plain old water or some energy drinks that aren't good for you, or supporting somebody that is not that great, don't forget to use my code TheBlaziking right here. And, well, I think I have one more sponsor for you.